Game for Levels presents another episode of Final Fantasy 15. Okay. On the last episode of Final Fantasy 15, we see Noctis in front of a burning building. He looks like he's in the nearest future, and then there's a couple of explosions. His three buddies, Prompto, Ignis, and Gladius help him out. And then we see a huge explosion, like really big explosion. And then then you see him in the present time in front of King Regis, King of Somnia, father of Noctis, and then he wishes them farewell. He tells Noctis, "Walk tall, my son." I don't know. That was the message. And they're both on a trip. Him and his friends are on a trip for Noctis to get married to Luna Freya, who is an oracle. And then there's the next montage where Noctis and his buddies get stuck on the road. The car breaks down, which is too nice of a car to break down, but for some weird reason, they're pushing the car into the nearest gas station. They meet a lovely lady named Cindy, very good looking lady. They find out her grandfather's name is Sid. He's a friend of King Regis, a really good friend. And then they ask her what can they do to fix the car. They're like, "Oh, you need money, blah blah blah." She sends them on a mission, on a quest, and then they stumble upon a guy named Dave, and then they rescue him from some monsters. He was surrounded by monsters, and then they go back to Cindy, and the car's all fixed. They take pictures together of the car. They pose the car, and then they get back in the car, go back on the road, drive a couple miles away to the nearest outpost, and then here comes Umbra, a dog, carrying a book. And then Noctis was very familiar with this book. He opens up the book, and then we get another cute montage of Noctis and Luna Freya when they were children. Luna Freya tells him, "Here's the book, keep it." And he says, "Okay." So he keeps the book. So I'm assuming they write to each other through that book, and Umbra the dog is their messenger. And then the thing stops, and then they go back in the car. They set up on a trip, and that's where I ended the last episode of my Final Fantasy 15. And then I hope you guys enjoyed the next part number 2. Thank you for listening.
Key.
Wow, look at this place. It's pretty badass.
I'm afraid you're out of luck.
Who's this guy?
Are we?
The boats bring you here.
What about him?
Well, they'll not take you forth.
And what's your story?
I'm an impatient traveler, ready to turn ship. The ceasefire's getting us nowhere.
What's this? Some sort of souvenir?
They make those? No.
Consider it your allowance.
Huh?
Yeah. And who's allowing us?
A man of no consequence.
Yeah, right. You believe what that guy said about the port being closed?
I'm skeptical, though I won't discount the possibility.
I say we go check it out for ourselves.
Oh shit.
According to my sources, the Empire given strict orders not to let any vessels leave the docks of Altissia. Real shame if you were late to your own wedding, right, Prince Noctis? Name's Dino, by the way. Pleasure. The Crown Prince of Lucis, bounty hunting in his fancy
He's
car.
supposed to be Italian?
Surely you didn't think it'd go unnoticed. At least not by this reporter. Lucky for you, this reporter has integrity. If you want to remain incognito, I'll respect your wish. In exchange for a favor.
Do I listen to him or I don't even know? Unless I'll listen to him.
What do you want?
I earned 80 experience. What if I would have
I
stood
know
my
you'd
ground?
come around. Let me see your map. Marked where you need to go on your map. All you gotta do is find me some rough gemstones, like this one.
You really
Do
have to
this,
go and find
your ship
yourself.
will come in. Don't, and the papers will run you out of town. Capiche?
What now? Okay, we have to
You
go
sure
across.
we're in the right spot?
According to the map. Let's scope it out.
Oh shit, what's there?
This will make a fine paint.
Gold dust! We got gold!
O-M-G.
Oh!
We're supposed to get near that thing?
What the
Pipe
fuck
down
is
before
that?
you wake it up.
Is that the Bahamut? Holy shit! That's a giant bird. What happens if I run by it? Would I wake it? Hello? Is it gonna kill me? Holy shit, that thing's huge. What happens if I get close to it? Is it gonna kill me? Holy shit. Let's go in the bush. Alright. Good job. Good hiding. Maybe nothing happens, I guess, even if you get close to it. Jeez, that's a big bird. Wow. Are they gonna explain how these animals or monsters are doing? So what now? Holy shit, that's his tail. Oof. Can we just jump down or something? Jump down, you fools! We're not fighting that thing, you know that, right? Wow! Wow! Dude! I mean, I've seen birds in my lifetime, but that's just amazing. Okay, where's my car? Right there, okay.
None the worse for wear.
I'm not gonna fight the giant bird, are you kidding me? Exploration, oh. Ooh. What the fuck? So they're not gonna show what actually happens, like, just parts. What is the ultimate weapon from Final Fantasy VII or what? Jeez. Just like that, they wiped out the city, like a big, like really big city. I guess that's what happens when anarchy rules the world still. Really? Wow. I gotta drink some water.
Hey, morning.
Where's Specs?
Should be back any minute now.
Who's he calling Specs?
What's that look for?
He doesn't sound urgent.
It's in all the papers.
What is?
Insomnia Falls.
What? This your idea of a joke?
I need you to calm down so I can explain.
I'm as calm as I'm gonna get.
There was an attack. The Imperial Army has taken the Crown City.
As
Damn.
treaty room tempers flared, blast lit the night sky. When the smoke about the Citadel had cleared, the king
was found dead.
No,
Damn.
wait. Hold on.
We had no way of knowing
What? Knowing what?
that the signing was last night. That
But
insomnia.
the wedding, Altisha!
I know. That was the plan. Yet the reports of the invasion are all the same. How could every headline in the kingdom be wrong?
Lies. If only.
What else do we know? Well, then we can't be sure until we see it with our own eyes.
And that means we go back to Insomnia.
Might not be safe for us there.
Might not be safe for us here.
Turn back.
Yeah.
I hope everyone's okay.
A lot of good hoping's gonna do.
You mustn't lose faith.
Really? Can Faith stop a fleet of Imperial
What's happening?
dreadnoughts?
Just give it a
Whoa.
rest.
My old man had plenty of faith.
Enough.
The Empire lied. They betrayed us.
Conjecture gets us nowhere. We're searching for truth.
All you'll find are lies. Like that ceasefire.
Let me see. Sheesh. Oh shit! There's a lot of
Look at the size of those things.
Imperial dreadnoughts. They transport soldiers.
There's a
namely
lot
the
of,
Magitech infantry.
The
oh,
robots.
Get out!
Mass-produced
get out of here.
humanoid weapons of warfare.
There's a
to be
lot of
precise.
Doesn't look like they'll be signing
airships
history.
or ships, whatever you call them. Planes. I don't know. Robots. Transformers. I don't know. Whatever you want to call them.
Up ahead!
Oh shit! Soldiers. Oh no, there's no soldiers.
They've set
Dude.
up an inspection point.
If the
Look at the
road ahead's
technology.
blocked, then we find a way around.
Look at the technology they got. Wow. It's pretty cool. Climb the hill overlooking Insomnia. I can do that. In a car, I can do anything.
Let's make a detour. There ought to be a decent vantage point up ahead.
Wow.
As the ceasefire discussions between the two nations, all provisional terms have been suspended in light of recent developments. Moreover, in the wake of the news of King Regis's death, we've now received word that Crown Prince Noctis and the Oracle Lunafreya have also been pronounced dead.
Keep it on.
Don't bother! Hello? Cor?
So, you made it.
The hell's going on?
Where are you?
Outside the city, with no way back in.
Makes sense.
Makes sense? Are you serious? What about any of this makes sense? The news just told me I'm dead, along with my father and Luna.
That's a good thing.
Listen,
Not they're not gonna be
Heading
after
out to
you.
Hammerhead. About the king.
No.
It's true. If you're looking for the whole truth, you know where to find me. Get moving.
Jeez.
Right.
That's insane.
What did the Marshal have to say?
Said he'd be in Hammerhead.
And the king?
actually. Let's take this off. I want to see what's going on here. Don't your knees hurt? Ring of Lucy. Of the Lucy. So what the fuck? Both of their villages are getting, cities. Tower of Kings. Whoa.
Don't suppose the Crown's Guard is still active.
I was gonna say, that's Irish theme. I'm like, sounds familiar.
Out here.
I wonder how things are in the city.
There should be reports before long.
Yeah, something this
That's
big
kinda
can't
cool.
go ignored.
And what about us? What do we do?
We make for Hammerhead now.
Perfect
and
song,
figure the rest
too.
out later.
Oh, that's so cool. It's like perfect melody for this.
Got a message from my sister. She's with refugees bound for Lestalem.
Well, at
Perfect.
least Iris is okay.
Yeah, doesn't sound like everyone else was so lucky though.
We'd best make haste. Noct won't be dead forever.
No going back. Only ways forward.
No going back. Let's go.
Alright, who's this? Wait, why does the car look different? What the fuck? Wasn't the car all black? Why is it
Glad
different
y'all
color
made it.
now?
No weather for driving. That's
What
for
happened
sure.
to the car?
Oh, thanks.
Where's Core?
Left to see to business. And left y'all a message with Pawpaw.
Crystal and the King's Ring. What they've been after all along.
Oh, yeah,
So
let
all
me-
talk of peace was merely a pretext.
They
Fucking
played my
matters.
father for a fool. Don't kid yourself.
Don't worry about it. It happens.
Reggie wasn't born yesterday. Lucius got dealt a losing hand, and your old man played it the best he could. He saw this coming a mile away, and he wasn't gonna go down without a fight.
Damn.
In the end, though, well, it just wasn't enough. You need something else, you talk to Core. I can't even remember the last time I saw Reggie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
So he's a king and you're a mechanic and you guys were friends. Small world. Holy shit. Wow, that's kind of crazy, huh?
You got it.
Dinner's
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all the good things. That looks good actually. Have a good day. Thank you. You guys are champions.
Alright, let's go.
I dare say I could make this at camp.
Every single time.